So, what now? What is it? I told you my whole story. There's nothing more to add. I'm still an Evotar of Sidwell. Sure, I was used by him, but he will always be a part of who I really am. Me. So, do I really deserve to still be here? To stay in Homestead? Not gonna lie, this is a tough one. Citron, to be frank, this is not something just for us here to decide. Right. We all knew it would be difficult, but there was no reason in delaying it any further. Honestly, he deserves a second chance. He's just Citron now. The day had arrived. We had to tell them, everyone involved. And that is the whole story. I knew there is no point in apologizing. Still, I am sorry. The least I can do is help you catch the real Sidwell. I'll tell you everything I know about him. And all the things I have yet to remember. But independent of that, the question is, am I allowed to stay in this village? That is up to you. I'll be outside and await your decision.
I can't believe this. It really was him? Who thought it was a good idea to just allow him to be here?
You heard what he said, right? He's an Evotar created from another Evotar. I always wondered if that was possible.
That really doesn't change the fact that it's him. The same person who didn't think twice about torturing players. Players like you, Luke. You and Leah. You two still remember what you went through because of him, right? I certainly remember what he did to me. Not even to mention Gotham.
This is true. Sidwell pushed Gotham towards his early demise. I will never forgive him for that. But are we in the right blaming Citron for this as well? After all, he is helping us to catch the real culprit.
That's all great, but he doesn't need to stick around to do that. Lock him away, get the information you need, and delete him.
What? Doesn't that sound an awful lot like Sidwell's old business motto? Look, maybe it's just me, but in the end, he is just an Evotar. Okay, he was created by himself, I guess. But still, wasn't he forced to act against his will?
Forced? More like he acted according to his own plan. I really don't see how this changes anything. He's just a clone. No, he's not. Just like Leah isn't your clone. Emily, this is not fair. You act like I don't have a say in this? Sure, Sidwell didn't do bad things to me. But unlike most of you, I actually know Tronny. He played together with me and Leah. And he was such a nice dog. Heck, if it wasn't for him, stupid me might still be mad at Leah today. He just used you. No, I'm sure it was more than that. Leah, you're with me, right? Got to say something.
That is right. Leah may be the only person here that knew them both well. Sidwell and Citron. So Leah, what do you think? Does he deserve a second chance? Should Citron stay with us?
Duh, yes. Oui, that's right.
Personally, I see no harm in having him here. If anything, it helps for him to stay cooperative. I agree.
Seriously.
What do you think, Sergei? Yes, it is the right thing to do.
I can't believe this. You really let him off the hook that easily? Fine, I don't care. It's your village, do what you want. I'm out. Hi, Tony.
Hey.
We made our decision. You can stay.
What? For real?
We?
Of course, we hope to have your full support in trying to catch Sidwell. That goes without saying. I really don't know what to say. Thanks. Thank you so much. And so the days went by with the game populated by both players and Evotars. Finally, we set foot on the great continent of Croissant, entering Rookie Harbor. To the right, you'll find the Info Hub. Great place if... Yup, that's such a nice tree to run around, isn't it? Look, I get it. Who cares about the boring Info Hub? Still, it's a place you might want to remember for later. Just saying. As you probably know, Leah cannot write. However, I found a way for her to look for words reasonably fast. And here it is, the Leah board. How about a demonstration, Leah?
Hi, Leah, why?
Wow, amazing improvement. Leah, please.
Hello, my name is Leah. Whoa, Zoe, finally you can communicate. Tell me all your hobbies right now.
Can't find words. No. Well, it's a start. It's really like I always imagined a perfect vacation would be. Minus the flying fish monsters. I just wish swimming was an option. Why? Well, swimming is fun. Swimsuits. What? No, come on. Swimsuit skins have been around since forever. Of course there are. It's easy money. It's just that we Evotars can't access them. Why? Yeah, it's not fair. Double standard, right? Time to fight for our rights to cosmetics. Yummy. Almost like the real thing.
Delicious. So they finally support proper taste senses. That's great. I hope they add ripcord cheese as well. You have to try it.
Oh no.
I want to eat.
No, you don't. I'm sure that taste is impossible to stimulate without breaking pain constraints.
Don't listen to him, Leah.
Sergey, I hope this won't be a regular thing. No, I promise this is an exception. It's a solar cruiser! I never expected Instantainment to use such up-to-date models. Yeah, it sure keeps the cargo floating. How much longer, Polly? I think I'm getting seasick. Finally, after plenty of redesigns, today we can proudly present to you Homestead's very own monument. It's Leah!
What? It's a huge Leah.
Oh, nice. I honestly expected a display of Satoshi. Truth is, that's what they were originally planning. But I managed to talk them out of it. Congratulations, sister. You deserve it.
Thanks. Thanks. Leah!
We now have a pretty long list of volunteers. Looks like we'll get the village populated pretty quickly. But those are not the evil stars we saw in Vermilion Wastelands, right? No, it will be hard to convince Entertainment to get those back into the game. Anything connected to the Evotar interrogation is taboo to them. Damn. Well, I keep hold of backups, so... We did it, Citron. We found his current whereabouts. Good. Make sure you're well prepared before you contact any authorities. We need evidence. Decisive evidence.
All right, enough break. Ready to start the stress test? Let's get to work. This new enemy type has been breaking in mass fights. Apparently they fixed it and I want to test it. So, let's see who can defeat more.
who are fighting the Radical Fish logo. That's funny. I'm just gonna get assist kills off of her. This is fun. Okay, so thoughts about the DLC? I liked that they continued the whole Sidwell thing. It was very interesting. The idea that Citron was also Sidwell is kind of weird. I feel it's an odd cop-out to not actually see Sidwell himself and like get more answers from him directly, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. The dungeon was very long, but I feel like to people who love the challenge of the base game, it's a pretty good step up, and the bosses were pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. The final boss felt a bit tedious though, but I think it's just because like I wasn't outputting enough damage to break him. Aside from that, you know, it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Defeated 85 fishes. Cool.
We should place some tables and chairs outside, don't you think?
Oh, young. Let me see if I can get something from inside my house. So I can just put those on the grill? Yes, as far as I understood. Just like the real thing? Pretty much. Just much harder to burn, I heard. Pah, easy bolt.
Man, I can't wait. Hungry.
Don't you feel a little bit worried? I heard we're the first players to eat this stuff.
Come on, it will be delicious.
Greetings, good people of Homestead. Looks like we arrived on time. Come on, tell me he'll show up too. Buggy, please. Your stakeholder friend has to be here. Who else is supposed to handle the meat? How often do you plan to repeat that joke?
Satoshi, get off your desk already.
Oh, that's a cute picture. I love it. Them in the background. Oh, it's so precious. And look, Citron's there too. I think that's the best ending. Oh, well, thank you for making the game. I enjoyed it. I think that's the end. I really enjoyed CrossCode. There were parts that were frustrating, but I think once I got the hang of everything, and stepped into the world of the DLC from my previous experience of having played it before, it wasn't a big deal. It was a bit of a grind, but like, they had to add hours in somehow, right? So I had a good 16-hour run of this game in its DLC state, and that's a lot of hours, so honestly, it's worth the money. It's barely $10. I enjoy the game. So if you want to play a game like this, I heavily encourage you to pick it up. It's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying when you can like pull off all the combos and stuff and do all the melee arts and the defensive arts, and oh yeah, it feels so good. It does require a little bit of patience with some of the puzzles, and I was like breaking my mind on a few of them, but I was getting the hang of it here and there, so I did a lot better in the dungeon to beat all dungeons. I did phenomenally better than many of the others. But oh my goodness, it was something. I think a tip that I'd have for people who are playing this for the first time, or just to say this in retrospect, because like if you've watched the series to the end, then you kind of already know the puzzles, but like understand or guess what the puzzle is gonna do and try not to be overwhelmed. Like there's a lot of things there, but what you interact with isn't nearly as much as you think it is when you first look at it. That's what I'd say. That would be the advice I would have given myself when I first started. But I had, luckily, a lot of advice from a lot of other people who were watching me play, learning about modifiers and all that. That was good. And knowing that my reflexes weren't the best, I really enjoyed the pen body build, but I really stepped it up there with all those melee arts. Holy crap, I was delivering blows left and right. That was great. I guess I would have liked to have seen more of Sidwell himself. Got answers from him. And I really feel like I should have played with Shizuka more. That would have been really fun. You know, aside from doing side quests and stuff, your party's pretty much just Leah in instances, Trani and Emily, which is fine, I like that. But I really wish that I had the foresight to go, oh, you know what, I'd like to play with Shizuka some, because this is the only chance you have to do it, and I think I ruined it. I would have liked to have played with her more, but oh well. At any rate, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks very much for watching. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if there's more of CrossCode in the future in some capacity, I'd like to see what it is and digest the content. I'd like to see how it resolves. But if it doesn't resolve, well, you know, it is a thing, and it looks like things are progressing quite well for the world of CrossCode and Leah and the other Evotars, and I think they'll be happy. For as long as Instantainment stays in business. Alright, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So until then, stay tuned.